Hey everyone, Lensmanos here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Billionaire. So, last episode I was mucking around over here getting a bit of a system up and running to make French fries, which gives us 25 money, and converting that all the way up to $100 notes. So I've got 11 of them, so there's $1,100 just sitting there. I did find a crafter that works, so the crafter from RF Tools does work. So once it gets 3 sawdust, it will make 6 paper. We got a bit of paper, no, not that one. We've got a bit of paper cones made up. I got some French fries in here. I've got this one turned off at the moment. I needed the food more than the money at the moment, but there's something I want to use. I'm going to grab 5 of them. So I want to buy myself a gas tier. And the reason I want to buy myself a gas tier is because I want to make one of these, a reusable safari net. I just mucked around with this system over here to put a couple more mana spreaders in and an intermediate mana pool there, so it can, because this is full. You can see how full it is. Just sort of did that to make it so that the mana is available where we need it. So this is useful for gathering something I'm going to need. Maybe not this episode. Depends how far we get. Got a couple of things I'd like to try and do. Spent the last 1 or 2 episodes working on getting money. I mean, that is the reason for the pack, but spent the last couple of episodes doing that, so I kind of like to, let's just tidy the path up. I'd kind of like to just go back to some of the quests. I don't know, I could be doing this off camera and I apologise for that, but sometimes it's just nicer to do it while you're running around. Okay, so I needed a couple of cows because I want to work towards getting grilled cheese, because it was something else that we can, I don't know why you're stuck in the ground, buddy. Grilled cheese is something else that we can use to get money. And I made this pen just a little bit too big, so just shrink it down a little. We have a Mine Factory Reloaded rancher, which will be milking these guys, turning it into milk. So we'll use that milk to make cheese, and then we'll need to make a few other bits and pieces. But a couple of episodes back, we looked at making, or we made steel, and we needed, I think it was 27 steel. We have 30. I think I need that as well. Let's go and take down our blast furnace. And we'll make the advanced blast furnace. Awesome. So I'm pretty sure it requires plates, doesn't it? Yeah. So I need 27. Plates. I'm not sure if that's the quest or if it's, let's see here, it's in tech tier 2. That's you. So hopper, and okay, we needed the 24 or 27 reinforced blast bricks. That should have completed that. Next one is, wants me to make a preheater, but it's going to give me 2. I'm pretty sure it's a limit of 2 per furnace. Why are you giving me 2 if I have to make one? Makes no sense. I do need a hopper. I do have a lot of junk on my person at the moment. So let's see, can I make a hopper, please? Like so, 1 hopper. Okay, let's go I need power wherever I put this up. I kind of want to put it back over here. But on the other side of that, it doesn't make the same shape item that the old one does, being the nice square. So I think this is actually, you know what? I'm not putting it here. Somewhere near power, so I'm just going to place it stuck in the corner. I'm going to put it up here. No, that's not where I want that. I was close. That goes there. Oh wow. My skills today are quite average, to say the least. Okay, so there's our advanced or improved blast furnace. So it still requires oh, duh. Don't worry about me trying to do things backwards here. You go in there. It's cold coke that goes in this one. I don't know what I was thinking. Some of that. Very good. And then some iron, because we are going to need a literal ton of this stuff. Sleep through the night. Right. So at immersive. Goodness. Blast furnace preheater is just iron sheet metal and an external heater. So we're going to need some copper. Need some copper and some copper. Bit of copper. Okay. Oh, no, I need that. I need something else. Let's see here. Some of them. Some of them. A few of these. Let's see. So 3 more copper and an iron. So I do need to go and grab some iron. Walk through the door, not into the door. That's bronze, that's fine. I'm a little low on iron. Okay, that's a copper coil block. Excuse me. 4 iron, 3 copper, and a redstone. There's that. I think I'm going to need. I think that's the recipe. Yep. Like that, and then you there. Gives us this. Awesome. We now have 3 preheaters for no reason other than I think we should have just been given one. That one worked. There we go. Alright, so that would, this does speed it up. It does use power, but it does speed up the speed at which this thing works. So let's okay, I do have power down here somewhere. Whoops, can't dig through the limestone. Alright, yep, power here. Alright. I don't know. They need a redstone signal. Does seem a fair bit quicker. Alright, awesome. Probably, I wonder if that and that's not what I want. I need 2 of these. Chest. Really? Okay. Can I put you there? Will you extract both? No, I think slag has to come out the back, doesn't it? Potentially I can just run item ducts out the back here and underneath and into the bottom of this. I don't have a lot on me at the moment. Alright, so this should make steel a little quicker. I'm just going to take that out of there, that's not going to work. But that'll make steel a tad quicker. We can start looking at what's next in our book. So that has unlocked a few things, which are mainly machines based on immersive engineering. So this one wants us to make the squeezer, this one wants us to make the crusher, metal press, and the excavator. And then if you go along these lines, this is the fermenter, the refinery, and then into the diesel generators. These are all big and large, same word, multi-structures from immersive engineering that are going to require heaps of steel. So I'll let this go and it will produce us up some steel. And as I said, I'll grab some item ducts in between episodes, I think, and a servo, and because I don't have heaps, and I'll connect the slag to the bottom side of this basic drawer here. I think for the moment I'll take that out just to ensure that it doesn't fill up both with steel. But yep, one step in the right direction. So next, one of the things it wants us to do is make 5 display stands. So display stand, display. You remember a couple episodes ago I was talking about needing lots and lots of quartz. So we need 15 aesthetic, I think that's how you say it, green blocks, and 15 aesthetic quartz. So that's blocks of quartz. So here's 15 blocks of quartz. If I walk this over and we dump it in here, hit the button, boom, aesthetic quartz. There goes our power system, generating a bit more stuff. Okay, so that's one thing. Next we needed the 15 green aesthetic blocks. So this needs chiseled quartz. So we can do that with a chisel. I do need to make 15 more blocks. I do have a bit here. I've got 1. Oops. Okay, there's the rest. I do have a chisel somewhere. Hello? Chisel? Wherefore art thou, chisel? I really like the second or third one I've lost, actually. There he is. So I should be able to do this and do chiseled. This should turn into green. Yep. Just thought I'd double check that before I went ham and made too many. Okay, so that's the 15 green, and then we just need the 15, or the 5 advanced coils. So I'm gonna need some gold nuggets, and I'm gonna need 20 restonia and 5 black quartz. 3, 4, 5 restonia. Is it a redstone? Which? How much is redstone again? 400. Okay. Oop, not the edit button. I don't want the edit button. I need to get 2 lots of that. Really? Did I lose some? Oh, there it is. I don't smelt it. What am I doing? Well, that was wasteful. Wow. Really not sure where that's going. Oh, I know where it's going. It will be sitting in here. Yeah. It's cool. Oh. Too tall of a hole to get out of. Ugh. Junk, inventory, story of my life. Not night time yet. Can't sleep. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. Put steel, copper, and perhaps iron away. Okay. Sleeping. So I need some gold. I don't know off the top of my head how many I need. Okay, so let's get the 20 restonia. Let's just do half a stack. Okay. I'll use this table because there's stuff in the other table, so let's get that out. Right. Them. Oh, so close. 2 nuggets off. 1 nugget off, actually. Unfortunate, I guess. Okay. Let's go to the right table. 5 display stands. Next task is to make 1 into an empowerer. So empower, which is going to require 2 iron casings, a restonia, and a double battery. So 2 iron casings. Let's just dump 1 of them there. And then I'm probably going to need to buy iron actually. $300. Do. Is it going? Oh yeah, it's going. Okay. Grab another lot. Alright. So that should keep us going. There's another 16 iron. Let's get the rest of that redstone out of there. Oops. Okay. Oh boy. That moment when. Alright. So a couple of black quartz, some sticks. I don't think I've got any black quartz in here, but that's fine. Just 2 of them. Alright. Either a stone out. Now we need double batteries. So double battery is, that's 5 iron and a battery, which is 5 iron. Okay, so I need 10 iron and another 2 of those doobies. So 10 iron. Okay. Yep. And we're going to need a couple of the doobies, the things, the words escape me. Words. Please come back. Friendly words. Some dirt. These things, advanced coil. So I need at least 2 of these. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that cough crept up on me. Not sure why I was doing so many. Okay, so that's the single, that's the double. Boom. 1 in power. Nice. And we're going to get advanced ring of haste. Okay, where is a bauble? Ooh. Oh no, that's a shield. Okay. So I get a haste 2. Just for having it in my inventory. That's alright. This I do want to set up down behind this wall and hook it up to this system, and then we'll push our things to the next level, but got a bit of tidying up before I get that far. So for the moment I'm going to place these into here, and along with that, probably that, maybe that. Far too much junk. Lots and lots of junk. What's next in our book? So that's this. It wants us to then start looking at a drill and whatever this is. The vertical digger. So maybe we can investigate a drill. We've got a couple of minutes left. A drill requires 3 diamantine, 3 Anori blocks, a couple of advanced coils, and a drill core, which again is 4 Anori blocks. So we need a lot more iron. That one's going to have to wait for the moment. Otherwise, we're looking at capacitors. These things here: copper, gold nuggets, redstone, basic capacitor. Let's see. How many of them did I need? Just one. It's going to give me another basic. And then we start looking at machine chassis. So this is starting to get into Endo.io. And making machine chassis. And then eventually we're going to make our way through to refined storage. I don't think it's actually gated. So let's just check, for example, the solderer. Yeah, it's not gated behind anything. It's just, this is the progression it's given us. So we could potentially go straight now to a refined storage system once I go and get some more iron, because I do have a fair bit of quartz, maybe not enough, but I've got a decent amount here that we could potentially combine with some iron and get ourselves a nice little storage system to alleviate the need for me to shuffle through chests, as I always seem to do. Alright, let's just have a quick look here. How bad is a machine chassis in this one? Just iron and iron bars. One machine chassis. Getting a second one as a reward. It's nice, we've got the vat, we've got an alloy smelter, we've got the slice and splice, and the sag mill. Alloy smelters are going to let us get into alloys. So we've got a few different alloys here. This will give us the access to doing Ender.io conduits to allow us to move items and power in one block space. So instead of having these things here, got to run it through one area. So maybe creating a sag mill. So that's just a piston, some iron, some flint. Now we've still got, I don't know, about 3 minutes. Need a piston. Need that. Let's give this a go. Really? I have no cobble. Cool. One piston. One sag mill. And with an alloy furnace. So 3 furnaces, a cauldron. Don't know if I've got enough iron actually. Maybe. There we go. Alloy furnace. Let's run inside before something eats me. So an alloy furnace and a sag mill. Ideally that should unlock 2. Yep. So alloy smelter is going to give us 500 cash. The sag mill gives us 5 dark steel balls. And then this one down here, which I picked up a piece of pulsating iron, I think it was, in one of a chest. So let's unlock that. We've got a bunch of other stuff here to do. We've got conductive iron to make so that we can make conduits, which is just iron and redstone. Plus some other bits and pieces to keep us occupied for a few more episodes yet. So I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave those comments in the section down below. I hope you come back and join me next time. Leave me an idea of what you think the best way to collect and automate grilled cheese is. I'll see if I can conjure up a way using the ideas you've got. So we've got milk. That's all I've got at the moment. We're going to need toast. We're going to need salt. We're going to need a few other bits and pieces. But yep, thanks for watching. See you next time.